Hey teachers, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 4 tips and tricks that are easy and quick to hopefully increase student learning and engagement. If you are new to this channel, please be sure to give this video a like if it helps you in some way. Please leave a comment if you have any suggestions, and if you're interested in learning more, don't forget to subscribe. In this video, we're going to focus on this section of iMovie. In this section, it has 4 tabs. Those tabs are audio, titles, backgrounds, and transitions. All 4 of these are very easy to use and will make your content more clear as well as more engaging. So let's check out the first tip. All right, let's talk about audio. First, let me tell you why it's worth putting the time into adding audio. All you need to do, pause this video, switch to YouTube Kids, and pick any 5 popular videos. I don't care which video you pick. If you pick 5, you're still going to be picking 5 that include sound effects of some sort. Kids love it, it's engaging, it's what makes their videos more fun. It's pretty easy to add to our own videos, so let me show you how to add those. When looking for audio for my videos, I either use iMovie or YouTube. So let's start with iMovie. To get iMovie audio, you click on the Audio tab. Then it gives you the choice to search your own music, sound effects, that's from iMovie, or GarageBand. Obviously, I don't have anything of my own on my computer, so I'm going to stick to sound effects. You can search it by name if you already know a sound you like I know I like the bell transition. If you're looking for a specific time, maybe it needs to cover 10 seconds, you can search by time. The way I usually look is actually by genre. I tend to add stingers for a short, quick sound effect, or I might look for jingles to add a sound. Once you get familiar with the audio library, it's pretty easy to find things. Also, if there's something specific you're looking for, you might as well search for it. For example, I like things that are comedy noises. This tends to fit with elementary videos. So if I type in comedy, I get everything that fits. When you do decide on a sound that you like, all you need to do is click on it and drag it to whatever part of the video that you would like. From here, you can play with it to make sure it's in the right spot. And once it is, that's it. The sound is already in your video. We cannot talk about audio without talking about the wonderful resource that is the YouTube audio library. To access the audio library, you do need to be logged into YouTube. From there, you can click on your icon and switch to YouTube Studio. In YouTube Studio, on the left-hand side, you have several different options. At the bottom is an option called Audio Library. The YouTube Audio Library is a free resource where you can search for music or sound effects. You can search by filtering it. I like to look for different genres or mood, or maybe if I need a certain time frame. If there's something you like, you can always star it, and then it saves it in your starred folder for later. Before you download, please do check over at the license type. When you check the license type, it will tell you if it is free to use or if you need to give some sort of credit to the artist. But everything in the YouTube library is available for you, so if there is something you need to credit the artist, it will give you that information right in here to copy. Once that you decide on a track that you want to use, all you need to do is add it by clicking Download. Once it is downloaded to computer, switch over to iMovie. Remember, this is where you click that Upload button. To upload it, you'll search in your computer and find the track that you wanted. Then click Import. Now that clip is imported into your media, and just like before, if you want to use it, you can drag it and put it wherever you would like. Now let's talk about titles. When I first started using iMovie, I thought that titles were just to introduce or to close a video. Something like this. Now I realized you can actually layer titles onto your video so that it's more something like this. I use these in my lessons to emphasize a point. Maybe it's vocabulary or key terms that I want the kids to know. I might use it for my objective or I can statement. Think of titles as a way to write on a board while you're still talking. And the great thing is the kids don't have to wait for you to write it. it just pops up and you can keep on teaching. Let me show you how to do it. In iMovie, you can find your titles on the tab that says Titles. Here, it shows you what they will look like. If you want it to take up the entire screen, like the first thing I showed you, you'll select your title and drop it in to your video. From here, you can edit your text. You can change the formatting with these tools up here. If you want your title to be on top of the video you did, like when I did this, you need to pick whatever title you want and set it on top of your video. From there, you can edit it just like before. And that's it. Literally 2 extra clicks, and you've emphasized your learning and hopefully kept your kids a little more engaged. All right, let's talk about backgrounds. Backgrounds are so fun. I'm talking to virtual teachers here, so you know that your students love to put virtual backgrounds up when they're in your live meetings. They just do. It's fun, it's silly, whatever. Why not join in the fun? When you're teaching a lesson, take them to wherever would be relevant. If you're teaching about the desert, go to the desert. If you're teaching about the ocean, take them to the ocean. Why not? It makes your video more fun. I will admit, when I started using iMovie, this was like way over my head. I thought it was way too difficult for me. It's actually not, so let me show you how you can do it. Oh, and by the way, you don't need a green screen, you just need a blank wall. So as long as you can find a blank wall, you're good to go. When it's time to add a background, you can either go to the background tab and pick something from iMovie. However, they don't have a huge variety, and you can really just take any background you want off of the internet or a picture you already have. So to do that, you're going to upload the picture to your media. So in this case, I already had gone to this upload button and had added this picture to my library. When it's time to use it, you drag it down to your movie. The one thing you absolutely must remember about backgrounds is your background must be the first layer of your movie. That means that your actual movie should go on top of the background, or else it won't work. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my movie on top of it. Then I'm going to extend my background so that it lasts for the duration of the movie. Now in my video, I have a green screen because I thought that it would make it better, but honestly, like I said before, you can use a blank wall. Now we need to switch it so that you don't see my green screen, but you see the picture. Go ahead and click on your video portion and change this part of cutaway to green screen / blue screen. Just like that, it's swapped out the background. Now, my lighting isn't super great, so you can see a lot of these wrinkles in the background, so they do have a little touch-up eraser. It doesn't work perfectly, but it does clear up some of the issues. You can also clean it up by dragging the edges like this. The only thing I don't like about this is if at any point your body moves outside of that cropping, it will disappear into the background. So I prefer to use the eraser. But like I said, adding a background is pretty easy. It really just took an extra click or two and a little bit of touching up, and then we're good to go. Let's check out the last tip. All right, let's talk about our last tip, transitions. This last tip is super easy because you don't even need to plan for it. Honestly, anytime you're clipping more than one clip together, throw in a transition and it just ups the ante that much. Think of these as like the transitions you add to a PowerPoint. You can do the same thing when you're switching iMovie scenes. Let's take a look. To get these easy transitions, all you have to do is go to the Transitions tab at the top of iMovie. From there, it will show you what all the different transitions can look like. For example, when I switched from my movie to my transition slide, it looked like little tiles. That was this mosaic transition. Once you find a transition you like, you're going to drag it in between whatever 2 clips you want to have the transition. And boom, just like that, a fun transition. It's literally only 1 click. And there you have it, 4 easy iMovie tips to improve your lessons. Now, if you did enjoy this or think you can use it in your own class, please do leave some sort of feedback, whether it's a like or a comment. And of course, if you're interested in more, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.